channel name is 80 for News Channel. Columbia University in New York has recently been embroiled in a series of events that have captivated both campus and national attention. A group of students decided to occupy Hamilton Hall to protest the war in Gaza and demand an end to the Israeli occupation. This document provides a comprehensive overview of the events that unfolded, including the initial occupation, the university's response, the subsequent police intervention, and the ongoing tensions between the protesting students and the university administration. Through first-hand reports, interviews, and official statements, a multifaceted perspective is presented, shedding light on the complexity and evolving nature of the situation at Columbia University. Columbia University has a rich history of student activism, and the recent events are part of a broader tradition of student engagement with social justice issues. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict has become an increasingly contentious topic, prompting demonstrations and calls for divestment on various college campuses across the United States. At Columbia, the conflict in Gaza and the Israeli occupation have become focal points for student activism. The decision to occupy Hamilton Hall, a prominent building on campus, was a symbolic gesture intended to draw attention to the students' demands for an end to the Israeli occupation and to express solidarity with the people of Gaza. The students set up encampments inside the building and engaged in peaceful demonstrations, aiming to raise awareness and foster a dialogue on campus. As the occupation continued, the university administration set a deadline for the students to abandon their encampment in Hamilton Hall. When the deadline passed without compliance, the administration decided to involve the police to restore safety and order on campus. This decision marked a turning point in the events, as it led to the subsequent arrests of a significant number of protesting students. The police entered the campus, and tensions escalated as arrests were made. The arrests shocked and distressed the remaining protesters, but rather than discouraging them, it fueled their determination to continue their protests and amplified their demands for justice and accountability. The university administration's justification for involving the police. According to the administration, the protesters had escalated the situation by barricading themselves in Hamilton Hall and threatening staff members, which they deemed a threat to the safety of the campus community. The university's actions were framed as necessary to restore order and ensure the well-being of all students, faculty, and staff. However, the response from the students denies any violent behavior and challenges the administration's narrative. They assert that their protests have been peaceful and that they have not posed a threat to anyone on campus. The students call for transparency, accountability, and justice. They demand a thorough investigation into the events, including the university's decision to involve the police and the subsequent arrests. Additionally, they call for the resignation of university administrators whom they believe mishandled the situation and infringed upon their rights to free expression and peaceful assembly. The ongoing coverage of the events at Columbia University highlights the aftermath of the police intervention. The arrests and the clearing of the encampments have created a profound sense of shock and distress among the remaining protesters. The document captures the intense emotions and high tensions on campus, painting a picture of a deeply divided community. The extensive police presence and the actions taken to disperse the demonstrations have further escalated tensions. The clash between the students' assertions of peaceful protest and the university's claims of threatening behavior by the protesters underscores the conflicting narratives surrounding the events. The document emphasizes the students' calls for accountability, justice, and the resignation of university officials as they attempt to regain control of the narrative and seek redress for what they perceive as unjust treatment. In conclusion, the recent events at Columbia University have thrust the campus into a state of turmoil and heightened tensions. The occupation of Hamilton Hall by protesting students, the subsequent police intervention, and the arrests have sparked intense emotions and a fervent dedication to their cause. The document provides a detailed account of the situation, incorporating first-hand reports, interviews, and official statements to offer a comprehensive portrayal of the complex and evolving dynamics at Columbia University. It highlights the students' unwavering commitment, their demands for accountability and justice, and their call forth resignation of university officials. The ongoing coverage underscores the divisions and tensions on campus as the students continue to advocate for their rights and press for a thorough investigation into the events. The situation at Columbia University serves as a microcosm of larger societal debates surrounding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the limits of free expression on college campuses. It remains to be seen how the university administration will respond to the students' demands and whether the protests will lead to broader changes in policies and practices. Ultimately, the events at Columbia University highlight the power of student activism and the importance of engaging in open dialogue and addressing contentious issues in a manner that respects the principles of free speech and peaceful protest.